Sean, what have you been playing these days?
Still more Monster Hunter Rise, more Retromania, and Pac-Man 99. A good bit
Oh
of that.
yeah, Pac-Man 99. How'd you like that?
It's good. I would say as a game, it's better than Super Mario 35 because the problem with Super Mario Bros. 35 was that some of those matches took way too fucking long, and it was just like this is taking entirely too long. Whereas Pac-Man 99, it's a lot faster because there's constantly stuff happening. There's constantly people dropping. So it's just a lot, it's a lot more accessible as far as get in and get out. And there's a lot of stuff you can purchase as well that actually changes the game pretty substantially. Like the different themes and stuff that you could buy. I thought it was just going to be like borders around the screen, but no, it actually transfers the whole Pac-Man map to where like Pac-Man, like say you do, I don't know if Xevious is one of them, but we'll say Xevious. Like Pac-Man would turn into a ship instead of Pac-Man, and then like the ghosts will turn into enemies. So it's actually pretty in depth what you could do with it. They're probably going to do a physical version of it that has all the additional content on it, much like they did with Tetris 99. But yeah, it's pretty fun. I like it.
I'm not a fan of Pac-Man gameplay, so I have zero interest in even trying it. And as someone who couldn't get into Tetris 99, I don't think I've ever screamed at a TV from like anxiety as much as Tetris 99 made me scream. Like that game was intense. And even the Mario 35th, I tried it once just to get a understanding of what it was. I'm like, these old, I mean, they're retro games, right? They're essentially retro games with that little modern flair to them. And it doesn't make me like them more. So
yeah, we know you've got your issues with the whole retro thing. So.
Let the past die.
No,
kill it if you have to.
There's a ton of great stuff there.
To be a depressing way to think.
To be fair, there's some good stuff. I mean, I went through Castlevania in the last 2 years, and I appreciated that old stuff, despite the bad mechanics. Being able to experience a series and its evolution, and then seeing inspiration in the callbacks. There are ways to appreciate the past. I just don't want to play the past all the time.
Yeah, and then you bailed on Castlevania, which I'm not going to let you forget.
I did not bail. I finished all of the Castlevania games except for 2 Lord of Shadow titles.
Did you do the 3DS Lord of Shadows game?
No, that's one of the 2.
That's one of the good ones.
It's
classic 2D gameplay. You can play it on.
Treon said it was terrible, so I didn't really.
I loved it.
I did not care for that one.
I loved it.
It's very clunky feeling in the combat, and it felt like a Metroidvania light. It didn't feel like a full fleshed out Metroidvania.
Exactly. That's not a bad thing.
I am looking, like, as someone who has just been drinking out of the hose Monster Hunter, I am very much looking forward to playing more games. Like I started playing Witcher 3, which oddly enough came out. I don't know if we talked about this yet. There was an event quest in Monster Hunter where you play as Geralt. And I was like, would I like, and I realized that, Witcher has like some hunting elements. Now that I like Monster Hunter, will I like Witcher 3? Because that's another game I gave up on years ago. And I think it clicked. I'm at 8 hours now in. I don't know if you guys have played Witcher 3.
I played like 2 or 3 hours of it. I picked it up for a friend when it was on sale, and he let me borrow it to make notes for a video, but I just haven't gotten around to doing the video for it.
Okay.
It's impressive. I mean, I expected to hate it because I don't like Skyrim, but it's a completely different beast from Skyrim, which I actually enjoyed.
Yeah.
I put like 40 or 50 hours into it, I believe.
Okay, so you're way ahead of me. I'm at the part where the Bloody Baron story arc. And so that's the main story. And then as part of that story, it's like, you need to go like seek out a witch in the woods, which turns out is like your old friend. And then there's a whole side story to this. And I just kept doing like quests. And 3 hours later, I have not moved the main story, but I've developed this entire backstory with my witch friend. We went on a date. I slept with her. And then she betrayed me and tried to like go do things. And I'm just like, I am so invested in my character right now. And I'm playing as a Geralt who like he's good, but he doesn't try to influence the world around him. He realizes, like, this is my view. The world is going to be shit. I'm one man. I just need to like make my way through the world, get my money, hunt my monsters, and just live a happy life. So I don't try to like, if I see something really bad happening, okay, I'll stop it. But otherwise I'm not trying to be goody two shoe. And like, I love that you get tested constantly. Like there's one, some people tried to start a fight with me in a bar and I'm like, hey, how about I buy you a drink and let's just like chill. And then later you meet those people somewhere else and they're like, hey, you're the guy that bought me the drink. I'm like, I am so happy I did not kill you. It just intertwines so well. So that's what I could
buy. You can buy Lords of Shadow Mirror of Fate on the PC for $2.79 on CD keys.
I'll go buy it. Because I will play it. I need to play play that Lords of Shadow 2 and Judgment on the Wii. So
you're going back to streaming on YouTube, right? For just the Castlevanias?
No, I'll stick to Twitch. Even if there's a lower viewership, I'll stick to Twitch.
It's a great game.
Oh, you got your partner now, so you don't care about the numbers being dragged down.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. I realized being a partner doesn't even do anything. I thought, okay, it unlocked a lot more emotes.
So hard for nothing.
Yeah, I thought like Twitch would give you a bigger cut of revenue. I thought that's what partner meant. Partner just means you get a nice little check mark and you get more emote slots, which to be fair, more emote slots is nice. But like, come on, Twitch, you could be a little bit more generous here.
They're stingy when it comes to money for their creators.
They are. I think they take the biggest cut out of, I was reading on this, like not just YouTube, but compared to every platform, Twitch takes the biggest cut from content creators.
Bezos, right? Are you surprised?
You know, I keep forgetting that. Yeah.
That asshole has some little claws in that.
Yeah. So, but as I have to say, as a platform, I do enjoy the tools it offers. YouTube could compete, and they tried, and they failed because Google, not much better.
Personally, if I start, I'm leaning towards wanting to do YouTube right out the gate because I'm just not too keen on Twitch at the moment.
YouTube has the basics for streaming. I feel they're weaker when it comes to community building. Like they've got the basics, but it's a little bit. When did you violate the terms of my chat, Hull? Don't recall that happening.
They seem to be obsessed with DLC.
I don't know.
Talking about the DLC for Witcher.
No, I don't know what DLC they're talking about.